there's something that I need you to know about me. Like, that just makes me Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Shay.
And I'm Erica.
If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of our videos.
Yeah, we make great videos, and if y'all don't subscribe, how are you gonna become a part of the fam?
The data.
So
we see that.
Subscribe. Last week we did my coming out story, but this week
we're doing mine.
That was so anticlimactic. We're doing mine, whatever. Yeah, so today we're gonna be doing talking about Cheyenne's coming out story.
Which is crazy because I've never really talked about anything before.
Yeah.
Which kind of goes hand in hand with my story. You guys know what I'm talking about in a bit.
It's true.
But yeah.
So, if you saw my coming out video, Shay had some questions for me, and I actually this time am gonna have some questions for Cheyenne so we can guide the conversation and you guys can know all the tea about this little bae over here.
All right, first question, baby.
Question number one. Did you always know that you were queer?
See, this is such a funny question because I've never really thought about it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. Actually.
Like, even growing up, I was just like, whatever happens, happens. It's all good. Like, I don't know. I just never, like, put myself in a category.
Yeah.
Ever, with anything. I'm just kind of like a nomad, floating around, just like, doing my own
your thing? You're a little jellyfish.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I was like, I don't know. I never like put pressure on myself to feel a certain way or be a certain type of person.
Yeah.
So I never had that big aha moment being like, oh my God.
Women.
Yeah, no, never that. Never that. If it makes me happy, I'm not gonna fight that. I'm not gonna be like, no, never. I think this is why I've never spoken about it, because I don't really have much to say.
Yeah.
I have a lot to say, but like my feelings, they're not like rooted in a certain
like self-discovery or
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you had to put a label on yourself, what would it be?
You see, I would probably say bi, because I've dated men my entire life. But then it kind of goes hand in hand with like pan.
Yeah.
But I would probably say more on the bi side.
Yeah.
Than anything else.
Like that probably would fit the best.
Yeah, I think that would fit the best.
You don't hold a big affinity to the label of bisexual.
No,
it doesn't mean anything to you.
I don't like it. I don't know what it is. It just makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And like even
doesn't fit.
No, nothing fits me.
Yeah.
I just like being a human and liking other humans.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard? Why do I have to label myself as like gay, lesbian, straight, whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
There's so many labels. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like any of them fit me.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with that. All of my exes, they are polar opposite from each other.
Yes.
Like there's not one that looks the same, acts like all over the spectrum.
Yeah.
So I think even from like a young age, I was just like, you.
She dabbles, ladies and gentlemen.
I just dabble, yeah. I learned so much from dating people from different cultures. So I don't know, I just enjoy
experiencing everything.
People.
Yeah.
As like a whole.
You might not need to answer this one, given what you just said, but how did you know? Like, when was the first time that maybe you found yourself attracted to the same sex?
I can't even pinpoint it, no.
It wasn't when you saw some beautiful blonde girl running around at the Raptors games?
Well, yeah, that was like, I was just like, so infatuated.
Would you say that I was the first person that you met that you felt like, okay, maybe I'll act on this feeling? Or has there been people in the past?
No, just because like I was in very long-term relationships.
Yeah.
So I never was really in a position to explore that really.
Right.
Actually, no.
Oh.
No. It's coming back to me.
Oh shit, okay.
It's not to this extent. And I've told you this story. I was very, very, very young. And I had one really good best friend. She made me this like I would say a Christmas ornament with like a picture of her school photo. And we were just so close, like best friends.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing her photo and like not really knowing what marriage really was. I was like, I want to marry you.
Interesting.
You're fun. I want to marry you.
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so it was never like one big moment where it's like, I know. It was just kind of like you allowing yourself the space to experience whatever you want to experience.
Yeah, it happens.
How did you come out?
I didn't. Annoying story. So when Eric and I were dating, I obviously didn't tell my family or anything because I was just kind of like, okay, that's not even true. I never told my family ever when I was dating somebody.
Yeah.
They would just assume because they would be over all the time and we would be kissing or like going on dates. Like, I never was like, hey, I have a new significant other. But when we were talking, obviously I never mentioned anything because I was like, okay, this I actually need to address.
Yeah.
So I was gonna do it on my own time, how I wanted to do it. We were at the flea market, minding our goddamn business, holding hands, and a family friend, I guess, saw us there. What are the odds also? And told my mom, and my mom told my nan, and she was like, what gives? You were holding hands with a girl? And I was just like, I approached it very poorly.
You did. You approached it the way that you would want to hear it, but not the way that she needed to hear it.
Yes, because I also didn't think it would be a big deal because it wasn't a big deal to me.
Exactly.
I was like, oh yeah, we're dating. Smiley face.
LOL.
LOL. And
not good.
It did not go good at all.
No.
And it didn't help too because I just moved downtown. Huge life change. I stopped dancing for the Raptors. Huge life change. Now I'm dating a girl.
This girl,
so my nan was like, what the actual fuck is wrong with you?
Who are you?
What's going on? Like there's so many life changes happening right now. Wasn't the happiest about it. My parents were fine. They were whatever about it. But it probably took a year and a half.
Yeah. Probably a year and a half.
For her to like just come around at her own time. And I knew that she would. She just needed time.
Yeah.
Which is totally fair.
And it wasn't that she was not accepting of you. Like she didn't stop talking to you. She
No.
It was nothing like that. But she would just be like, we're not talking about that. We're just going to compartmentalize it. We're not bringing it up.
The topic was very
taboo.
Shush, which was very frustrating for me for a long time because obviously like I'm going to want to talk about it or even mention like, oh, Erica got me this for my birthday. Something as simple as that was like shunned and shut down. But now everything's fine. Like they love Erica.
Once you get to know me, you know I'm dope.
Yeah. But I think too, like once she saw that like my life was changing for the better.
Yeah, for sure.
And seeing me actually happy for once and probably forever. Then she was like, okay, you're actually not a bum. But as for coming out to like friends, I posted a photo of us and called it a day.
Yeah, that's that.
I'm hoping in the future, people are not gonna have to have that sit down conversation. Like I'm hoping that over time in the next however many years that people can just date who they wanna date and it not have to be a big production.
My final question for you is what advice would you give someone on coming out?
That's tough. I would just say like don't put a lot of pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
And like don't feel like you have to fall into a certain category. Like you don't have to know all the answers right off the bat. You don't have to be like, I'm gay. I only like what, like you don't have to categorize yourself like that.
Yeah.
For me personally, I don't know. I think like tell the people that are closest to you if that like really matters to you, like your family, your close friends, whatever. But like for the randoms, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? As if I was spending these last 4 years trying to figure out what the fuck I was, I'm sure I would be in a tailspin.
Yeah.
And I would be like nothing makes sense. Like it doesn't make sense. Like I'm this, but I should be like, it doesn't matter. If you've dated men your whole life or dated women your whole life, and then that one person comes into your life and you're like, but I'm not like that, but I like, don't fight it.
Yeah.
Why fight it? That's not gonna do anyone good. And you could be missing out on a good thing because my whole life I just wanted a love like this. I didn't care with who.
You're so cute. How am I gonna cry in your video again? It's about you, not me.
I'm so happy that I'm dating you.
I'm happy that you're dating me too.
So yeah. Crazy.
You're queer.
I really hope that people can relate to this and feel some comfort in their own sexuality and not having to like scramble and
spiral about
feel
it.
the stress of having to be whoever society claims that you should be. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to my story and being the first people to hear this story.
Yeah, ever.
It feels good to just like get that out in the universe and hopefully
make an impact.
People can relate to it.
I think they can.
And feel a little bit better about themselves.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back very soon, but in the meantime, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Do the damn thing. I scared myself. Oh my god. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. I'm sorry. It scared the shit out of me.
It scared me too.
Love y'all. Bye.